Now, I know all of you must watch American football, or as we call it NFL, you probably just call it football. But as I'm sure you could imagine, down here in Australia, it's not as popular as it is in America. But for me personally, American football is by far my favourite sport. So every single week religiously on a Monday fucking morning, we sit around with all me and my mates and we watch all of the NFL games. And you're probably thinking right now, why the fuck do I give a shit if you watch football games? But I'm telling you right now, to watch American football games here in Australia, you have to really fucking like it. Because the games are on at 3 a.m. I shit you not, I get together with all my mates, we fucking sit around pretending we're gonna sleep, we get to about 1:30 in the morning, we have an hour nap, we set our alarms, we get up at 3 a.m. and we sit there for 13 hours and watch American football. And I'm sure you could imagine we're all sitting there around in this one room, a whole bunch of dudes together, playing fantasy football, watching the games, all tired as absolute fucking fuck. But I think the funniest part about actually watching the games is there's always this one guy that comes, stays awake until 1:30 doing whatever the fuck we're doing, sets his alarm for 3 o'clock to get up and watch the games, wakes up for 10 minutes, and then falls asleep and misses every single game. And this one guy that does always fall asleep just happens to be a fucking bulk snorer. And the sound of this guy snoring is just more annoying than a Russian chick in a porno. Me and my five other mates, we're just all sitting there, you know, having a good time watching the games, watching our fantasy teams turn to absolute shit. And then there's this guy just ruining the sound of the game because all we can hear in the background is... Sometimes it can be hard listening to DeAndre Hopkins fucking dominate the NFL when you have to listen to that the whole time. I swear though, fantasy football is going to be the absolute death of me. If you win fantasy football one week, you are set to be in a great mood for legitimately the rest of the week. But if you lose, especially to one of your best friends, you are just subject to mocking all week. Losing to your friend in fantasy football is just like saying, mate, you probably have a bigger dick. And come on, no guy ever wants to submit something like that. But I'm pretty sure that's the only reason this guy actually comes and watches the NFL games with us as well. Because if he doesn't come and he says he's tired, well then he's a bitch. That's the one bad thing about being a dude. There will forever be that battle with you and your friends as to who has the bigger cock. But this battle comes in so many different shapes and sizes. It can be anything from staying awake longer than your friends, eating more than your friends, being better at fantasy football, being better at sports. If you're not the best at something, for some reason guys automatically think that they've got a bigger dick than the other guy. Oh really? He takes like 16 seconds to run 100 meters? I only take 14, so my dick must be like a big old fucking schlong. And I know YouTubers that do this sort of shit too, to be like, ew, why the fuck would I collab with that guy when I've got 1,000 subscribers and he only has 300? I'm sitting all there like, mate, you might have 1,000, but he gets more views than you, so why wouldn't you do a collab with him? You might, you know, get some channel exposure, something like that out of it. He's just sitting there thinking everyone that watches his videos is just going to be embarrassed of him if he does a collaboration with someone that's got 300 subscribers. So for all of you guys out there, you don't have to try and compete with your mates with everything. It doesn't make you more of a man. Unless it's fantasy football. If you're shit at fantasy football, well, you probably got a pussy. But I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe for more daily content. Love you all. Hope you guys have a great day. Until next time though, this was Dolph Riddle, and I'll see you guys in the next video.